beautiful Sagittarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-April right through to mid-May 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I'll never ask you for your credit card details, and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Sagittarians, this reading is for singles who are looking for love. I will do an overall energy read to see your faded energy and a little Celtic cross there as well to see what is coming towards you. So let's get straight to it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know regarding love? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Okay, so I do feel a slight, well... There we go. I do feel a slight yearning in the deck there, and the Lover's card came out. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Okay, we have the Tower in the Resistance position, and we've got the Magician. So this tells me about coming out of your comfort zone to find love. Easier said than done, I know. I'm just going to get all of your cards first before I... do your reading. But the Tower energy tells me that you're feeling a little bit stuck in your love life, that things feel really stale, like there's no opportunity perhaps, and you're trying to manifest, but you feel a little bit stuck in a rut. King of Pentacles to start, that is your energy. So looking for something stable, looking for a deep commitment there. You bring a lot to the table. We got Magician card twice. This is a very important next 4 to 5 weeks for you, my beautiful Sagittarians, because the Magician card twice tells me that you are manifesting someone into your energetic sphere, okay? So what you think about is really important because you're bringing it about into your life over the next 4 to 5 weeks, okay? So we will go deeper on that in a moment. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? We've got the 6 of Cups. It's in the past position. So you're... although there is like a resistance, you don't really want to go back to a past situation. We got 8 of Swords there, so you're definitely feeling a little bit stuck in a rut. We got the 4 of Cups, a little bit bored of options when it comes to love. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Advice to yourself in this moment, you want the big 10, the 10 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, you're meeting your match, that is for sure. Male or female, not a gender-specific reading, and although you're a fire element, you're meeting someone who vibes on the same frequency as you. So we've got a match there, okay? Outcome position, we've got King of Wands energy. We've got the Tower. You're meeting someone quite by surprise. This is you coming out of your comfort zone. This is crazy. You may even have 2 options. So they want me to go one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. We've got the Justice card. So that is about choice, weighing up your options, choosing what is right for you. So this could mean that there is someone from your past sort of reaching out, but you're like, no, 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 no. That's not what I want anymore. I want something more. I want something more fulfilling, something committed. Now, your first card here is the Protagonist energy. This is your energy, my beautiful Sagittarians. It's a Gemini card here. We've also got Scorpio, Aries very strongly in your reading as well. So the new person that you're meeting could have Aries in their chart and Scorpio as well there. So just so you're aware, a little bit of Gemini too. The Lover's card indicates that you have a choice. Okay, now that's not just to say that you've got a choice in love, even though I feel like you do have somebody that perhaps is not on your mind often, but they do pop in occasionally to sort of work out and process what happened in the past. I feel like you're yearning to be in a loving relationship. That's what I'm feeling here. But the choice is yours, okay? And this is not going to sit very well with you. You're probably going to shoot the messenger when I say this, because they're showing me the Tower here with the Lover's card and the Magician, which means this is all about you taking the initiative to come out of a comfort zone, to find love. Easier said than done. I know we're all going through a major pandemic, and I know depending on where you are in the world right now, things are easier in some places and not so easier in other places. So I feel like you're really trying to do the best with the circumstances that you've got. But the Lover's card indicates you're yearning for a soulmate. You want to be part of a union. And the Lover's card, as I said, used to be called the choice. And you realize that although you're strong all by yourself and you don't need nobody, you want somebody to be a companion, to be, more than that, passion, excitement, all of those things. But you have a choice. And the choice is, it's almost like we are reflections of each other. And you have a lot of love to offer, okay? And a lot of stability as well, a lot of passion, a lot of excitement about you. But right now you're not finding anybody who vibes on that frequency. There's no one interesting you. There's no one piquing your interest in that way right now. So sometimes when we don't have anybody in the present, we tend to look back at our last relationship. And there may be a yearning for the good old days when it was really good, but you may not want to be with that person in the past. You're just thinking back of sweet memories, okay? And healing old wounds, basically. We process by remembering. We take the lesson with us, but we don't dwell in the past because the past is now an illusion. It no longer exists. With the Lover's card here, it's indicating that you have a choice. The choice is to come out of that comfort zone, out of that tower energy, because tower is basically representing a prison where you feel stuck in a rut. You're going round and round in circles. You may have got complacent in a routine where, you've been focusing on finances, because we got the King of Pentacles there, focusing on your career. And you feel, whilst you're bossing up in your world and you're trying to, elevate, you're actually not focusing on finding love, or you're not giving yourself time or the opportunity to do that. For those of you who are retired and who are not working per se, you may be focusing on, I feel like you may be focusing on, keeping your stability. But I feel like getting out of your comfort zone is sometimes difficult. There may be mental conflict there, or you may feel there's challenging situations there. It's almost like I'm seeing here that there's nobody here that's almost stimulating you to want to go out and find love, if you know what I mean. But if you don't put yourself out into a scenario where you could vibe with another person, then you're always going to feel stuck in that rut. So it's kind of like a catch-22. They're actually showing me the words catch-22 in the water, okay? So perhaps maybe you're actually reading that book right now as you listen to this reading, or perhaps that's something you've said, catch-22 right now. You can't find anybody, but you want to find somebody. So please take that as it resonates. This is what's on your mind to achieve, and this is what you're going to achieve. This is what you set out to do. That's why you got that Magician card twice. Remember, it is important. Thoughts become things, okay? Now we got the Tower card in the resistance position, which means you've had a sudden epiphany. You've been feeling like you've been going round and round in circles. The Tower energy represents some sort of prison or some sort of shock, where you may feel like you're in that tower and you're going round and round in circles, and it just feels comfortable. It feels complacent. You're just doing you. You're just like in the funk. You're in the Groundhog Day that I was picking up energy from another reading for you a couple of weeks ago, where it's Groundhog Day, going in that routine, that habit, and you've just gotten into a bit of a funk where you don't know how to get out of it, okay? The Tower basically is a card where it's not meant to be feared. It basically means you're at a stalemate position where nothing is happening. It just feels uncomfortable and you don't know how to break out of that. So the universe comes along with a lightning bolt energy to shock something to the system. So this can be like a sudden realization, a sudden epiphany. It could be a sudden paradigm shift where you release something in order to allow something better to replace it. So for example, you could be like releasing the past, or you could be releasing an old pattern that you got into, or perhaps you're coming out of a comfort zone, because that's what the Tower does. It forces one out of a comfort zone. And at first it may feel really, how can I put that? Uncomfortable. But it is always for positive transformation and for your highest good. The Tower opens your third eye chakra to make you be aware of the blockages and know what you need to do next, the next steps, using your intuition to build your future. So I feel this Tower energy is like an upheaval, a sudden awakening, or a shock to the system. And I feel it's like, if I don't do something to find love, I will not find love. If I'm holding on to a past situation where someone keeps popping up into my present, but they never really deliver the goods when it comes to relationships, they just goes round and round in circles, then I've got to do something that's shocking and change that narrative so that I can embrace something new. The Magician card indicates you are taking the initiative to make really good decisions and feel confident that you can change your future, you can change your circumstances, that you have everything you need within you to make that change, okay? Now the Tower indicates that you are, this is something that perhaps you've been avoiding for a while. Maybe you took yourself off grid. Perhaps you went off the radar, or you've been a bit of a homebody recently and you've been feeling like, you're avoiding looking for love because right now you're not in a space to receive it in some way. But deep down there's a yearning that's starting to come to the surface, and you're having that longing. As I said, you don't need somebody, but you're wanting somebody. You want to meet somebody. The Magician card indicates you've got everything you need to, achieve your dreams. This card is a card of accomplishment. So if you've got this on your mind, that's your protagonist energy. All of a sudden, you're going to meet somebody, quite a shock, it's going to be a surprise, and you're going to accomplish what you set out to do. So that's basically what I'm seeing here. If you're thinking about meeting someone in love, you're going to do that, okay? The Magician card indicates your will. You're literally willing the universe to bring you your counterpart. And I feel like you've been doing a lot of hard work. Okay, it's been a bit of an uphill struggle when it comes to love, because right now they're showing me a little beetle that is rolling a piece of clay or something there. So they're showing me that it's been hard work, but you've been diligently doing the work within yourself to love yourself fully, to love yourself more. You may have been focusing a lot more though on work. It's almost like you're not burying your head in the sand, but you're focusing your energy on things that you can accomplish readily, because love is not logical, okay? And you may feel like there's no opportunities to meet anybody right now. But the Magician card indicates whatever it is you're thinking about, the lovers, that is what you're bringing about, okay? Now, your first card here in the Celtic cross is the King of Pentacles. You've learned to respect yourself fully, okay? Perhaps in past situations, you made difficult decisions with people, and they didn't show any investment in a future the way you were investing in a future. But what I can see from this is that you're very wise. You're making really good decisions now. Maybe a little bit too much focus on the career, which is wonderful. You're making the money financially. There's a lot of gain here. You're elevating when it comes to that. Or you're being financially secure if you're retired, for example. But I feel like this is you being proud of your accomplishments. And if you're not, you should be. Your guides are really indicating that you should be proud of where you're at right now, because you've got yourself into a position where you're ready to receive the one. Okay, stability. You've created stability in your world, or you are creating stability in your world. And that's when you start to attract your counterpart. You're vibing at a different frequency. The King of Pentacles is someone who wants to invest in a solid relationship, someone who is loyal, someone who can be counted on, and that's you. You've got a beautiful, warm, loving heart, my beautiful Sagittarians, and you're exciting to be with. You're interesting, but you're an achiever as well. You make good on your promises, and you may have experienced past situations, because this is what is crossing you, the Five of Wands. People who bring a lot of drama into your world, maybe even people who try to make you jealous, who try to, play you off another person, for example. But I feel like you're going to see with this card, because this is a card of challenge. And the Five of Wands doesn't always have to be a negative challenge. It can mean that you've been in training to meet the one. Because the next card up from this, the Five of Wands, is the Six of Wands, which is success. So it's almost like you looking at your past relationships and realizing why they never worked, or why they were never meant to work. Because this is the person who's meant for you. You will not look back after you meet this new person that's coming on in, okay? The Five of Wands indicates you play your cards close to your chest as well, okay? You're not someone who sort of like puts your heart on your sleeve. You may find it difficult to, how can I put that? Difficult to open up to people is what I'm getting. But the main energy I'm getting here, either there was some sort of argument in the past that knocked your confidence, and you've been rebuilding your confidence ever since. I feel like you want a relationship that it's like peace, harmony, no drama, and you've just been attracting like drama and arguments or things like that from a person. And I feel like that cycle is over, okay? Because I just get this energy from this card. It's like, it's more trouble than it's worth right now. And I'm focusing on my career, or I'm focusing on my stability, or I'm focusing on making really good decisions for me, okay? So some of you may be actually trying to buy a home, for example, or set up your own business, or be your own boss in some way. And it's almost like it's a real challenge right now. And Spirit's indicating that when you least expect it, when you take your focus off, because I feel there's a yearning, it would be nice to be with somebody, but you're pushing yourself out of a comfort zone to actually get that. As soon as you sort of take a moment to like not be focused on love, that's when love comes visiting your door. That's what I'm getting there. It's like a watch pot, it never boils. I said that in the Taurus reading as well. So because we got the King of Pentacles here, which is a Taurus energy, perhaps there is some sort of, maybe you got Taurus placements, for example, or the person you're about to meet is a Taurian, okay? Five of Wands indicates to me that you actually have a lot of suitors. You may not see them. You may not be aware you have people who find you attractive, but for you, nobody's really stimulating you in that way. There's no chemistry between these people. I feel also you have trouble initiating like connections with people in love. So for example, you're not the sort of person, even if you liked a person, you may not be the sort of person to go up to that person and say, hey, you want to go for coffee? I feel like there may be moments where you feel bold and do it, but majority of the time you struggle with having that initiation, okay, is what they're showing me. Deep down though, Magician card, you are manifesting right now. So if you feel like you've given up on love, because the Eight of Swords here tells me that you're giving up on love, or you're feeling really stuck in love right now, and you feel like there's no way out, but that's all about to change. But it all starts with the change of a mindset. Okay, to focus on what it is you truly desire, and know that you are, you deserve it, that you are worth it. You are enough. The Magician card indicates you have everything you need to find whatever it is you're setting out to, but you may need to take the initiative, which is to put yourself in a scenario to meet love, whether that is actually going out with a friend for coffee and, you know, eyeing someone in the coffee store and be like, oh, they look back at me, they're smiling at me, or, you know, going online to get online dating, or put yourself in positions like we've got a King of Wands here, okay? That's an Aries energy. So this is someone who's very creative. So you could put yourself in some sort of creative pursuit or hobby that actually sparks your synapses and is totally for you. It's not to meet love. It's not to do anything with other people. It's for you. And that's where you actually have your attention and your focus on you, and then you meet someone who vibes at the same frequency. The Magician card indicates you're like a magnet right now, okay? Your focus is what it is you're going to achieve. And the Magician card is all about focus. So it's almost like whatever you're focused on, if it's finances and career and, you know, stability, then that is the thing you're going to get more of. But if you're focusing on finding love, coming out of a comfort zone, then you're going to get opportunities to fall in love and do, you know, sort of achieve the goal that you set out to. What are you leaving in the past? The Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups indicates you may have been a bit of an overgiver. If it's in this position, when you were, you know, in previous relationships, you're the sort of person, you're a gift. My beautiful Sagittarians, you're a gift to people. You're loving, you're kind, you're exciting to be with, you're loyal, you're true blue, and you are honest to attack, okay? So to have someone, a Sagittarian, walking by your side like you, I mean, that is a wonderful opportunity indeed. So you are lovable. But the Six of Cups in this position indicates you don't want to think about the past anymore, okay? Yes, there was some good memories, but, you know, the remembrance of that should stay in the past, okay? There's definitely an offer of love coming on in here for you. I'm going to pull a quick card here because there may be someone from your past who comes towards you. Now, I'm not saying it's an ex, okay? It can be a friend. Someone that you had feelings for in the past, but it never became a relationship. Someone that you got on really well with and you thought, it's a little bit of a vibe between us, a little bit of chemistry between us, but nothing ever happened. The Six of Cups is about nostalgia, but it's also about returns. You know, people wanting a reunion, for example. So I'm just going to pull a quick card there, but it's in the past position. So I feel you're the sort of person who's forward moving. You don't tend to like to look back. Okay, so let me just have a look at this. Can you please clarify the Six of Cups? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Nine of Pentacles. Yep, there is a friend here. Now, I would be mindful. That's why you've got choice, okay? They're showing me that there is someone, it could be a friend, it could be an ex, but someone is coming on in from your past. It could be, you know, you could have gone to a reunion recently, or it could be someone from college, or someone you used to work with who gets in contact. They have ulterior motives. They have feelings for you, okay? So just so you're aware. The Nine of Pentacles, this person, they're slow to offer, but they want something solid with you. They want something to grow with you in the future. This person is going to work hard to get back into your life, whoever this person is. Okay, so that's what they're indicating here. This person has got a lot of integrity. They're going to persevere. This person is not going to give up, okay? They will keep going. They want to be committed in a relationship with you. So if you're not wanting to be with this person, you know, of course, be your wonderful self and be upfront and let them know that, you know, it's wonderful, I love you as a friend, but it's going to stay that way because this person, they want something other with you, okay? I'm going to see how you feel about this person. How does my beautiful Sagittarian feel about this person? Because I feel Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So maybe this is an ex, because the Seven of Pentacles indicates that you know you may have given a lot to this relationship, but you felt it was not rewarding, or you may feel like it's not rewarding, that this person gives up too soon. Let me just go one more, because the Eight of Swords tells me you're feeling a little bit stuck. Okay, now the Queen of Swords in the reverse tells me that you don't think about this person, or you're not talking to this person, so you're not really sure where it would go, because you maybe haven't seen this person in a while. It's not something that you would entertain at this moment. You perhaps may not see this person as someone who aligns with your future, okay? That's what they're showing me here. The Eight of Swords indicates, and this is what is above you, potential. Eight of Swords is overthinking. Eight of Swords is like limits. You feel like you're limited right now. Either that's because you feel like you're stuck in a rut and it's really difficult to get out of your comfort zone right now. As you can see, the Eight of Swords, that's a beautiful angel right there. And the gate to the cage is open. But either the angel does not see that it's open, or realize it's open but feels trapped and cannot get up. Perhaps there's like responsibilities. You feel a bit of anguish right now, where you feel you just find it difficult to come out of your comfort zone. I'm going to pull a quick card on that to see what that's all about. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I mean, that could connect to the fact that, you know, external circumstances, like world circumstances, that it's really difficult to meet people right now. I mean, it always was. We got the Tower in reverse. Okay, so now the Tower in reverse and the Three of Pentacles can mean that you're avoiding like being with people at the moment. You may feel like you're going through a period where you're like, I want to be alone. I just need to focus on me, a lot of me time. I need to focus on building my career or my finances, being stable. Because the Tower energy is like an avoidance or a denial. It can also be fear, but it's a reluctance to change the status quo. And we got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like you don't feel supported, or perhaps you feel like you cannot go out with your friends right now, or you know, you can't be like you feel you're not ready to be out and about in public right now. And that's okay. People are going to make their own way back into the world when they feel ready to. So don't ever feel pressured. You're going to find love on your own time, okay? In the near future, we have the Four of Cups, which tells me there is a surprise. You're going to meet someone just out of the blue, okay? The Tower energy, and it's come up twice now, plus a Four of Cups. The Four of Cups indicates that everything that went before, it just wasn't what you were wanting. You felt disappointed in the experiences that you've had in love. You know, normally there's like 3 cups there spilt on the floor or sitting there in front of the figure, and they're just fed up. It's not what they were hoping for, or it just turned out to be disappointing in the end. And, you know, Spirit often brings in a 4th cup and is like, surprise, this cup is more rewarding, more emotionally fulfilling than ever before. This is the love that you've been looking for, okay? It's a surprise from the universe, a gift. This 4 cups, as you can see here, Spirit is protecting So during moments where you're feeling fed up or feeling let down by the world, and you feel alone right now, Spirit is actually by your side, protecting you. Remember, if there's been any rejection, it is, rejection is God's protection and redirection. There is a silver lining in a departure, because it means you're making room, making space for someone better, something greater, something that will be more emotionally rewarding. So the Four of Cups, this is in the near position, which means in the near future, your guides are with you. They're basically helping you through this period of feeling stuck in a rut. Everything is about to change. You are about to come out of your comfort zone, and you're about to meet somebody really special, okay? What is it you're wanting? The Ten of Cups. You want it all. You want the big happy ever after, and you deserve it, okay? The Justice card tells me here that you deserve it. This Ten of Cups is about that happy ever after with a person who is peaceful, loving, kind, generous, fair, a good listener, open-hearted, passionate, wants the happy ever after kind of family unit, if that's what you're looking for. The Ten of Cups is harmony, it's success, it is fulfillment, it is serenity, it is a cycle of joy. It is your final destination with a partner, for example, and you're waiting for that person, you're waiting for the one. You're not willing to bide your time with people that don't even come close to what you're looking for. Okay, what's the point in like messing about with people who are just like, meh, yeah, I could be in a relationship with that person, or yeah, that person's showing me a little bit of flirtation, but it's not really what I'm looking for. This is a challenge, okay, to not be distracted by people who don't really get you, or you don't really feel the vibe with them, you don't feel that spark. You're waiting for the big one, okay, and here they come. The Queen of Pentacles indicates someone coming on in who wants to settle down, who wants to build a home, who wants to nest. The Queen of Pentacles, I don't know why I said the 7. You haven't got a 7. That's weird. Okay, maybe you're writing the number 7 as you're listening to this reading, or you just looked and saw number 7, because I'm channeling the energy at the same time as doing your reading. So 7 just came up for no reason. But anyway, let's move on. The Queen of Pentacles, as you can see, is about multiplying your wealth, or multiplying feelings, for example, of stability. So this is a hard worker. This is someone who's coming on in here who is trustworthy, who likes to nurture relationships, make sure that the other person knows where they stand. There's no game playing with this person. You may have exhibited or experienced game playing in past relationships, but this person who's coming on in, this new person, is true blue. They're vibing at the same frequency. They want a committed, solid relationship that they can trust, and they see that person in you, okay? And you see that in them. So I feel like this is someone who is going to nurture the relationship, someone who will be supportive, who stands by your side, who respects you, and vice versa. You raise each other up. This is about cultivating a healthy relationship that stands the test of time, okay? And I do feel like both of you will actually have a very abundant relationship. Now, this person may be in some way, let me see where you're going to meet this person. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, because they show me it's a surprise. Can you please indicate where my beautiful Sagittarians may meet this person? The Judgment card. So on your soul's life's purpose. The Judgment card indicates you'll have like a wake-up call. I mean, this is also like a surprise card. It's almost like this is your true prosperity. You're meant to be with this person, but it's to do with your life purpose. So if you feel like you've got a soul mission, my beautiful Sagittarians, on that soul mission, you're going to meet this person, okay? You will know instinctively as soon as you meet this person, they're the one. Your guides are whispering at you all along the way. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Now, this could be... yeah, this is worth investing in, because we've got a 7 of Pentacles here, so they're indicating this is a relationship that will be patient with each other, that it will be very very loving, very nurturing, and it's almost like this person, they show you a different way of loving, something that you can feel comfortable to express yourself in. It's really interesting because the 7 of Pentacles can also mean being at a crossroads, okay, which is so wonderful because the Judgment card is being at a crossroads. So either you're literally going to be at a crossroads, or there is like a fork in the road decision point in your life where you decide to do something and then you sort of decide to do something else. So for example, if you were due to go to work tomorrow and you may like go, oh, you know what, I don't fancy it today. Maybe I'm going to take a day off, and instead I'm going to go to the Museum of Modern Art, and I'm just going to take a day for me. You change your plan. You somehow are at a crossroads where you make a decision, you have like a little plot twist, and you decide to do something else. But you were normally meant to do something else on that day. So I feel like that's when you come into contact with this new person. I do feel like this is somewhere that is either your calling, like it's a hobby or it's an interest of yours, somewhere where you want to achieve or you want to invest your time. It could also be like a spiritual retreat, for example, because this is somewhere where you try to connect to your guides. So it could be like you are going into a group of people to come together and meditate, for example, or go on some sort of spiritual retreat or something like that, or a, spa type thing. When people go away just to have like a day to themselves or a weekend to themselves, to reconnect with source. That's what I'm feeling. This is about you reconnecting to your center somewhere and meeting a person who vibes with you, and it's organic. Okay. Yeah. We've got the Hermit here as a hope and a fear. Now the Hermit indicates there's a fear here of, see, I don't feel that you fear to be alone, because the Hermit energy is a solitary energy. I feel here that you fear to make past, you don't want to repeat past mistakes. You want to get wise, okay? So I feel like you don't want to repeat a cycle with a person, or you don't want to repeat the past with a new person because of baggage or anything like that. So I feel like you're really looking inwards. You're trying to find your truth. You're trying to become wiser. And remember, Sag, the root of your word Sagittarius is sage. So you're already pretty wise. But I feel like this is about you maturing and knowing what you want, and allowing people to leave your life or let go of people who are in your life that are not meant for you, because you know that there's something greater, something better coming along. Because that star energy in the Hermit indicates that you're gaining illumination, you're gaining clarity, but also healing. You know what is right for you and you know what is not. It's about listening to the red flags, noticing that it's okay. This person doesn't feel 100% vibing with my energy. But just because there's nobody else right now, I'm not going to settle for second best, or I'm not just going to coast and pick the safe option. I'm going to wait for the one. So I feel like that's what you're doing here. That's the hope. The fear here, again, as I said, is about repeating past mistakes, or feeling isolated, or feeling foolish, trusting a person who shows red flags and then, game plays or something like that, because I feel like you've been there, done that. I mean, when we're all young, we all go through some sort of phase where we meet a person. It could be a friend, it could be a relationship, it could be a romantic, lover, that sort of thing. We've all had a moment where we felt, actually, you don't get to treat me like that. I don't deserve that. That's not acceptable. And we can choose to do a couple of things. We can choose to ignore it and hope that it gets better and it goes away, or we can confront it. And I feel now you're in that energy where you're wiser, where you're like confronting it and you're saying, I don't want that anymore. Okay, I'm more mature. I know what I want. I know I don't want any time wasters. I don't want anyone sort of trying to make me jealous or bring obstacles and challenges to a life that I've built, which is stable and serene. So I feel like you're making better choices. Okay, now the outcome position here, we have the Tower again. So there is a shock. So either you're meeting someone who's got strong Aries in their chart, because there's so much Aries Scorpio energy here. This is a King of Wands, someone who is bold, someone who's going to sweep you off their feet. Off your feet, rather. This is someone who's going to lead, someone who takes the initiative. Now, you're taking the initiative to put yourself in the right place at the right time. Okay, that's what I feel. But this person is actually going to come towards you to seek a connection with you. There's a lot of chemistry with you and this person. Now, either you and this person own businesses, you're entrepreneurs, and you meet at some sort of like retreat for people who have their own business or something like that. I feel like this person's got it all going on as well. This person is very charismatic. This person is very charming, has a lot of energy, is really motivated to pursue you, is very bold and cheeky, but also brings security. because this person knows what they want, okay? They've been through a life where they understand. They're self-assured, they know what they want, and they're choosing you. So I feel like this person will pursue you, and it will surprise you. But I just want to pull a card because we've got 2 kings here. So I just want to make sure this person, you're going to choose the right one. You're not going to choose someone just because it's passionate and raunchy and steamy, but is going to burn out straight away. You've learned not to rush in. I feel like you've learned to take it slower. That doesn't mean there's no passion. That doesn't mean that it's boring. It means that you're building a strong foundation, that you're building a foundation of trust. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Knight of Cups. Okay, so they're indicating here with the Knight of Cups in the reverse that it's not a secondary person. Okay, I feel like you're leaving that person in the past. This is more that this new person's energy is going to sweep you off your feet. This person is going to surprise you. They're going to shock you. Everything you ever knew about relationships, this person is going to challenge them in a really exciting way. The Tower energy does not have to mean a negative surprise. It can mean that everything you've ever known in relationships, where you've tried to fix things and keep them all together and keep yourself together and just be really strong and, you know, not have to face things, you know, face reality that sometimes you put a lot more into relationships than the people that you're with. This is going to change all that. This is a shakeup of the status quo. This is, you know, crumbling. You're going to rebuild from the ground up. This is an awakening. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on this. It's almost like you're awakening to realize you deserve something better. You deserve passion. You deserve romance. You deserve a committed relationship where it's reciprocated. The Devil in the reverse. Okay, you're releasing any negative patterns, any fear. Okay, that's the 8 of Swords is fear. Being stuck in the mind. It is often a card of a self-imposed restriction, an isolation, where you've either taken yourself out of the dating pool or you've said, you know what? It's not the right time for me to find love. I'm going to just stay here and go off grid and not connect to anybody. You know, the more we do that, there will be a period where we feel it's time to get out there and look for love. But the more we remain in isolation, the more we get a little bit in a funk sometimes. Not all the time. There's a difference between solitude and loneliness. And I feel sometimes it tips over into the balance. Those 3 a.m. thoughts where you're like, you know what? I could really do with someone to hug right now to show me that they support me. Even though I'm strong and I've got this all going on by myself. Sometimes it's nice for someone to just be there and say, it's going to be okay. We're going to be okay. You know, I just feel that energy from this. The Devil card in the reverse indicates you're releasing the restriction. Whatever this cage has been for you, because it's going to be different for everybody, you're releasing it. And you're embracing, you're coming out of your comfort zone, okay? So I feel this is a very important moment. The next 4 to 5 weeks is a very important moment for you in terms of manifesting new love. The Justice card indicates you're going to have to make a choice. And it indicates that you are adjusting. You're making adjustments to make space for love. Because if you've been focusing on career, or you've been focusing on hobbies, and you've been focusing on friends, family, responsibilities, and you've not had time to look for love, you're adjusting the balance because you need to find balance. So you're making adjustments to make space for love. Remember, the Justice card is all about actions and reactions, cause and effect. Whatever actions you take, there will be a reaction. There will be a cause and effect. Okay, it is a win-win situation because I feel like you get what you truly deserve and desire. You get love. You find someone who actually is willing to put the work in, who actually sweeps you off your feet, who shows you that they're motivated to pursue a relationship, who makes you a priority, okay? And I feel like it's about time with the Justice card. This is someone who's honest, open, wise, witty, funny, exciting to be with, someone who's loving, kind, stable. This is a long-term relationship that's coming on in. I'm just going to pull a final card there. Anything more you can show me about the outcome? Oops. 10 of Swords. Okay. Sorry, 9 of Swords even. 9 of Swords is anxiety. Okay. It will make you feel anxious because you're coming out of a comfort zone. 3 of Wands indicates that you're on the right track though, because it is going to put you in the path to success. There's going to be an array of opportunities for you to meet new people, okay? And I feel like you're actually going to harmonize with your heart's desire. And the first card is a protagonist energy. That's your heart's desire, the Lovers. So it means that even though you're going to feel anxious, you're still on the right path to meeting somebody new. In all of the tarot cards, this sea is golden. So there's golden opportunities out there for you to embrace new love. This is a card of like anticipation, of patience. You've been patient, and you will know, even though you're waiting, that may be half the anxiety, the wait, and observation period. But you're going to see that there are opportunities that come towards you. It's going to be very, very fulfilling. Anything more before we close the reading? Any more advice for my beautiful? Here it comes. My beautiful Sagittarians. We've got the Ace of Wands. So that means new passion, new experience, new person coming on in. Someone who is very creative, someone who takes the initiative, someone who sees that brilliant spark within you, someone who sees you as unique and original. Yes, you're different, my beautiful Sagittarians. Embrace it, because that is your superpower, okay? This person sees a life, a vision of future with you, adventure with you. This is very exciting. This is the spark of something interesting that will lead to a long-term commitment. I feel it's going to take a slow burn into a committed relationship, but boy, is it going to be passionate. You've got the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands. There's going to be a lot of like intense moments, hot and steamy moments between you and this person, but it will have been worth the wait. The anxiety, you will see, was worth the wait, because the new person is very exciting to be with, and I feel like they don't play games. They play for keeps. Okay, this person's not going to make you stand there wondering where you stand in the relationship. You're going to know every step of the way that this person is in, okay, without it feeling suffocating or debilitating to your freedom. So I'll leave it like that. I feel like you will meet this person well, they'll give me 7 again. So maybe 7 was that you're going to meet this person in about 7 weeks, okay, because the near future shows me the 4 of Cups, which means the universe is going to send you a surprise in the near future. So I feel like you'll meet this person out of the blue with all those tower moments. This is a surprise connection that comes on in. And it's going to be very rewarding, but you don't really step into a relationship until a little bit later on in the year, is what they're showing me, okay? So first card you got here is I am ready. You are ready for this, my beautiful Sagittarians. This person here, the Eight of Swords, is not ready. Feels like they're not ready. They can't come out of a comfort zone. But the universe says you are ready. Embrace this. This is all about to change for you. Also, I am perceptive. Okay, there's a little star there as well, so a little bit of healing going on. I feel like as you can see, there's like a web that has been put in front of this figure here, and I feel like that's a protective web. Okay, so I feel like there's a little bit of protection here. It's number 16, which is the Tower energy. I mean, maybe there's going to be something to do with spiders when you meet this person. Maybe you both have a fear of spiders, or because they're just showing me 16 is obviously the Tower energy, and you got the Tower strongly in your reading. You meet this person by surprise. I mean, there may be like a spider's web. This person, when you meet this person, there's a billboard that has a spider or a spider's web on there, or they have a spider tattoo. If you're into tattoos, you may not be. Or there's like a painting or a drawing of a spider's web or a spider. There's something about spiders. Now, spiders are actually good luck. Okay, dream catchers tend to be in the shape of a spider's web because it's all about capturing opportunity, good luck, and dreams. So I feel like this is a dream come true relationship. Now, no relationship is perfect. There's going to be some ups and downs, but I feel like this is the start of something special. Okay, so I'd get ready for that. Prepare yourself. It's coming in. I'm just going to give you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels. Oh, we've only got one. And we got the tree. So this is about stability. This is about branching out. This is about finding and taking root with another person. I feel like both of you will actually join each other's family tree. You will join each other's lineage later on. This is a relationship that could go into marriage, something like that, because we got the Justice card, so contracts. There may be like you and this person may also work with each other later on in life, is what they're showing me. So both of you may actually pool your resources. Maybe that came up in the last Sagittarian reading. I'm not really sure. It seems very familiar. But they want me to put this on the 10 of Cups. Okay. So I will leave that there. If you'd like to be in the chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is Take a moment every morning to be grateful for everything that the universe has sent to you, and be grateful for everything that is yet to come. The more grateful you are, the more the universe sends you opportunities to be grateful for. In the comments box below, put this sentence: I have an attitude of gratitude, and I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of April, and I'll announce the winner's name in a video upload only. I hope something resonates here for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Sorry, I'm just distracted because they're showing me an image of, oh gosh, it's a very famous cartoon. And it's, you know, when Lady and the Tramp, they're having that piece of spaghetti between each other, and they're like chewing on the spaghetti and they come together into a little kiss. That's what's coming out right now, okay, in that image. So either you have children, or you have nieces and nephews or something, and you just watch that cartoon, Lady and the Tramp, or you have dogs that are the same breed as that, or you're just making pasta. I'm not really sure. Please take it as it resonates. Perhaps you and this person, have a romantic dinner together and share a first kiss. Not really sure. So please take it as it resonates. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sagittarians. Just as I'm about to go as well, they're just giving me that someone's mobile just lit up with a message. So, there may be a ding. I didn't hear the ding, so it may be on silent, but it just lit up. They're showing me someone's phone just lit up with a message. So if your phone's on silent, or it did ding, but I just didn't hear it, it lit up anyway with a message. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. If you did not receive a message on your text just now, of course, doesn't mean it's not your reading, just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading, as their attention may have wavered. But it could also mean that you're about to be messaging someone very, very soon. Someone who's going to light up your world, okay? So I'll leave it like that. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sagittarians. Love and light.